Alright, hello everybody, fans of MLB 2K11 here, running on the PC. This is Matt 10 with Operation Sports, just a user there, not affiliated by any means. Working on Redemption's 100 pitch speed method here. So let's dive right into it. Here we got sliders for batting. Batting's at 100 for the user. CPU is going to be 85. Please no quick judgments. We are testing after all. Power is 50, and power is 50 as well. And this is just a base, like I mentioned. Moving on to pitching. Oh, if you do see any of the batting, differences here, I'm not going to go over to them. I do recommend going to bigfnjoe's slider thread on operationsports.com. I'm not going to steal, his glory by saying these are my suggestions. So, he's got a good set going there. So check those out for these figures here. You pause the video and just, go ahead and just put them into your game. But like I said, don't give us credit for finding that, or don't give myself credit. I am just doing this as just a simple user. Didn't come up with this. I'm just trying it out and figured I'd put a video in. Hopefully help people out. Next, we're moving into pitching. Pitching is the big one here. Redemption, who's the creator of the 100 pitch speed, or not creator, but the suggested method. Nobody else is using this. We're testing with the pitch meter speed at 0, so we can hit those gestures pretty well, just to see what type of foul contact ratio we're getting. Noticing there's not as many fouls, not really strong at bats for the user and the CPU. So the MLB today, obviously we know there's some good at bats there. It's not just a hit it quit it situation. So. Pitching here, pitch meter speed at 0. Same for, sorry, CPU doesn't have one, go figure. And accuracy, not necessarily, I put them on my notes as accuracy, but it's primarily the control. So it's 35. And for them it's 100, as we mentioned, and pitch success, which is essentially the same thing as accuracy, is 35. So they, hitting the black, in the paint and whatnot, happens a lot with some of these slider settings from before, or the default. In real life, you definitely do not hit the paint that often, so we're definitely paying attention to that and just testing here. Fielding. Infield speed is the first thing we're checking for the CPU, or I'm sorry, for the user. The run speed is, we're bumping that down to 30 for both sides, so the CPU side is also for 30. Next, you'll notice outfield speed, also 35. We got that set up, and the same for the CPU at 35 as well. Throwing is 55. For both sides, and infield throwing is 60 for both sides as well. Just believe, Redemption's belief is that setting up those long lazy pass or throws, from third to first or anything like that, they get a little more mustard on it. So the default setting just didn't look right to the naked eye, and that could cause just a little bit more satisfaction for big fans, and so that's something we're definitely be testing here. Base running is next. With base running, we have speed at 45, and that's the same for the CPU at 45. Like I said, these other figures are all based on bigfnjoe's sliders. I'll include a link at the end of this video for his website, or inside the YouTube description. So. So next video is going to be a full game with Redemption sliders plus bigfnjoe's. Alright guys, well, welcome back here. We are diving right into my spring training here. I'm using the Colorado Rockies. I will be having a franchise report that I usually do for those of you who are been in Operation Sports or digital sports scene or wherever. I make franchise reports as best as I can. I enjoy it. It's a big hobby of mine, and as I get older, I feel I need it more in my life. At least my fiance always says it's better I'm playing video games than going out and drinking all the time. So this is what I do. First up, we're going to play the Royals. If you notice all my losses there, I am not a very good player. I am just picking up this game. And so just bear with me. If you see something really ugly, just let me know. Or, don't be too harsh about it, though. Playing my beloved Royals, I don't know if I'm going to let them win. Of course, 86 and 75, that's always fun. My good old Royals. If you don't know, I'm from Overland Park, Kansas, so I'm a Royals fan as much as you can be, just like as much as you can be a Chiefs fan. So let's dive right into it.
We have a Cactus League matchup coming up. Next up on 2K Sports.
I did turn down the sound a little bit for the volume for the music.
Hi again, another 2K Sports edition of Cactus League Baseball. Moving through the spring training, one step closer to day one regular season. Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, and John Clark. And it's Luke Kochaber. He's their starter. Steve, as he faces these Colorado hitters, what's he got on his mind?
Well, the key for Luke Kochaber is to throw the fastball for a strike early in the count. That opens up the corners of the plate and the ability to change speeds with the secondary stuff that's just not quite as good as the heater.
Here's a look at the Rockies lineup. And our scouting report, John, who are we watching for today?
Well, not many guys can hit anywhere in the lineup, Gary. Carlos Gonzalez is one of those rare people. He can get on base, he can do a lot of things, he can steal bases. He's a great defender, but if you need him to hit in the middle of the lineup and hit homers and driving runs, he can do that too. Not much he can't do on the field.
Leading off Dexter Fowler.
For those that don't know, I play on pitcher cam for my batting, so you know, it just helps me out. I like the way it looks. I don't really pay attention to where the catcher's at by any means. You know, most of the time the pitcher won't even pitch there. I try to be a pretty patient hitter, depending on how I'm feeling. I haven't played too good with Dexter Fowler here, so I apologize to any fans there.
He delivers. Here's a fly ball to
That was a
straight
good
away.
hit.
Retiring Fowler. One down. And we'll take a quick look at the Royals now. They line up defensively. John, thoughts on the field?
Right off the bat, I know 2 strikes right there, right inside the zone. So not sure if that's what we're looking for just yet. So, but it's early on, and you know, 2 first pitches of the day, I have nothing to base off yet. And if anybody has ever done any slider testing before, they know it's really important to give it about 10 to 15 games before they can make any true judgment. But yeah.
First pitch way out of the zone, ball 1.
Good pitch outside of the zone there. Quite a lot there, not near the paint. So see what Spielberg's can do.
The 1-0 now. That one's in the dirt. Nice stop.
You'll notice the ball gets there pretty quick, pretty accurate if you watch a real MLB game. The 100 pitch speed is definitely something that's attractive. You get really twitchy. My hands, not really focus. I'm really into it. So.
Cutter misses badly, down 3-0.
Well, he might have the green light right here, 3-0. Let's see if he's swinging.
Like I said, I'm pretty patient here. The great thing about Redemption, what he says is you anticipate what's coming. You really have to pay attention to what's going to come. Try to hit me low and away there the whole time, except that mid lay. But it's bound to happen. It is a little early to be giving up walks there, Hochaber. Typical Kansas City.
Number 1, the D-backs.
Try to skip through some of these split screens once in a while. Cut down on the video time.
Well, anytime you have a whole team of guys who can hit for extra bases,
Gonzalez here. We're going to go for power, so I just lean back.
So much, and it gives you room to do other things. This team is great at
my weaknesses is I come up pretty early on most of my hits. So sometimes I see that ball going in the strike zone, I just swing away, and that's definitely not a good thing.
Gets it foul by Gonzalez.
That one too here.
The pitch. And he misses the high outside corner with it.
Tempting. So here you think as a batter now, they've been going away and away. Against Gonzalez, I wouldn't go inside at all. So I expect some pretty low and aways here. Just got to be ready for it.
He swings and lines.
Look at that. I was outside the zone and everything.
That
so
one's down. That's the first hit we've seen.
That felt pretty good right there.
Last season for Carlos Gonzalez.
Actually, we're going to check out that replay. You know, just gonna see what's going on here. See how it looked. Zoom in on Hochevar. Two-seamer. Way outside the zone. Look at Gonzalez stretch. That's something nice to see. You know, you do see that. And with that kind of success, with his standards in the 90s of contact and with our combination there, I think it's a good setup. So we'll see how that goes.
Here's how he ranked. First in batting average, first in hits, and he was an RBI machine, second in RBIs.
Let's see what Tulo does here.
Runs, getting it done on the clutch.
Troy will get an RBI chance. His career average, 258 lifetime against the Royals. Ball. First pitch, a slider outside, 1-0.
Well, the hitter didn't take the bait. That's a great pitch. That breaking ball down and away, trying to get the hitter to chase. You have to give him credit. He didn't go out of the zone for it.
That one is swung on and missed by Tulowitzki.
It was pretty late.
Like he was fooled. He wasn't ready for that sinker.
It's good sink in action. You go for contact here.
Sharp right to that slider.
There's my early problem. This is one of the things I'm scared of about my franchise is I'm going to make the Rockies look bad somehow if I don't pick it up. That's what I love about spring training, though. There's a lot of practice. So they've been low and away on both of these.
And this is
And it popped
on
up.
the left side.
Trying to turn that one around.
And the play made by Pena.
It's not a good hit. Not a good hit.
Take a look here at the Rockies and how they ranked in the National League last season. He was first in triples, second in slugging percentage, and as a team, they can put the ball in play, ranked third overall in batting average, really showing that ability and the depth of that lineup to hit for a high average.
And Stewart settles in. Cut fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Boy, that good
This is where my plate discipline needs a little work.
Unbelievable action on that pitch.
Good eye by Ian Stewart. He lays off that one. Count is even. He's got 4 hits and 13 lifetime.
I get excited with
the Royals.
men on base there. I was just want to bomb the first pitch. But let's see what happens here.
Here's the pitch. Stewart's going to foul that.
Good smack. Good smack. And we got to play contact.
1-2 pitch coming. Curveball, that's in the dirt for a ball.
I anticipate something inside there. I was not only because of the catcher, I just expected that. Didn't expect it to be that off the mark though. So, try me 15 games ago, I would have definitely tried to swing at that.
Swings and grounds this one foul, wide of third. Now the 2-2. And that one gets popped way up behind the plate. And Pena puts that one away.
I guess.
They pick up no runs on a hit, and they leave 2 on.
One hit. It's been Gonzalez. Typical how the spring training's gone. Gonzalez and Tulo. Alright, time to see how Matt pitches.
Sending a good lefty to the mound in this
I play with the catcher
here,
suggestion because I don't try to mess around too much with it.
He got the bat on that
Lord.
one, and Gonzalez is there for the Kansas City Royals.
It's the first time I've used this modification on the slider, so I really wasn't ready for that. With the circle, they hit that slowly. That felt pretty. Felt off a little bit. Let's just see how we work here. A swerve action. That did it again. Got lucky.
Strike started off the at-bat 0-1.
Well, the way to keep the ball in the ballpark is by going down and away. It's the toughest pitch to drive. He executed it well.
And Francoeur watches that one outside. Last year, 267 against the Rockies.
Oh no.
Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. And it's caught by Fountain. Now let's take a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively.
Number 16.
Highlights, John, from these fielders.
A guy that's known for his bat, Carlos Gonzalez, but what people
Big
overlook
Billy.
is the fact that he's a plus defender.
Try some better
not only
gesturing
with his
there.
glove, but with his arm to play every outfield position and plays them all.